spiritus tenebrarum, mane asterote numero, implete lapidem, implete eum viribus, sulfuratis vestris,
Hello and welcome to the Courtesy Flush. Joining me this evening is Naresar.
Hello there.
Who is over here. Yeah, that was that title is exactly what I hope. I hope we do not run into any more chess puzzles. Now, I know that Vice wants to say that there aren't any more.
You have effects.
But I feel like that's just not true. I feel like we're going to pull a bed out and there's going to be a chess puzzle. Or no, even worse, we're going to open a box of cereal and guess what? They're all shaped like chess pieces. Like, we can't escape chess. It appears, like I said, I think Stauf wished he invented chess. And so this is just his revenge. He was also a hobo that was given mystical power. So, I mean, what did you expect, honestly?
I don't know. And it's like, not that I hate the chess puzzles in general. It's just that one specifically, like, did not work with how my brain works. Like,
I feel like the creator of the puzzle actually laughs like Faust when he sees people trying to do the puzzle, like on a stream, like just watches silently. And you just hear like in the background or whatever. Because look, if I created something like that, I would every single time. I would own it. But I would never do it.
It's a shame that this game was created before streaming was popular because, or really existed, period. But you know what? Still works. That he didn't get maximized his, like, laughing maniacally. Like, it was...
Right. He didn't get a chance to harness the dark energies of everyone's lament of doing chess puzzles.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. All right, guys. So here we are. I'm going to go ahead and load the game up. Like that. And then start. And then got to wait for the general MIDI drivers to load. Fortunately, Stauf has a general MIDI driving clock on his mantelpiece here. I'm sure this clock is somewhere in the game. They wouldn't have just modeled this for this screen. That would be bizarre, right? Right.
I don't know.
Back for more?
Yes, on account of we are gluttons for punishment. Where am I? Load. Do you remember which number we were on?
I believe it was number 3. Because after number 3, what's number 4? Piano done? Yeah, no, we done the piano. That was a while back.
Okay.
Or what?
Ah, yes.
Or was it that this one? Oh no, we did the piano last time. That's what it was. Because after this goes into the piano, which we did like right afterwards. So you just reload that one. Hey, Square, how's it going? Thanks for the courtesy. Thanks for stopping by, y'all. Good to see you. 58 months. King out loud, but the LOLs keep dragging me back. Oh, well, I feel like this game has a lot more going for it than what's presented. Obviously so, because there's like a fan game that I was sent just recently by Weiss. It's called The 13th Doll, which is a fan sequel to this game. Yeah, piano done, because we've done this part. I remember us doing this.
Yes.
Yeah, because we were like, oh god, thank god the piano part is done. Yes, the piano too.
Not only is it a ghostly floating violin, but is like somewhat see-through, so it's like an actual ghost of a violin.
Yeah. That's what happens when violins die. They just haunt people's houses, you know.
Do you think somebody like did like, you know, the, you know, rocker thing of just like, you know, they finished a performance and then just like broke the violin and, you know, that violent death is now causing it to haunt somewhere?
Well, considering the amount of violent death that was committed in this house, I wouldn't put it past him. Although I have to say the shadowing in the background kind of looks like a Grim Reaper. I don't know why. It's probably just the harp. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it is from the harp shadow, but it does have a bit of that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have done piano.
Oh.
Like Jack and the Beanstalk.
Oh, like Jack and the Bean. No, don't fucking go up there.
Supposed to go to.
Why did you go up? Okay, well, I guess now we're here, Nick, in the floor of this. We did this room already. Are those bedpost chess puzzle pieces? Oh, God. See, look, I was just saying I don't want any more. Like Jack and the Beanstalk. How about, like, don't climb weird bushes into the roof, man. That's just not smart.
Actually, hold on. I was like, where do we even go right now? You know what we do? We check our map. What is open that has not been explored?
Whatever that square is on the outside that we couldn't get to before. And then the second floor has... Oh, we've done a decent amount. Oh, there's there's just two rooms. Two rooms that we need to go back up to get to. We're in one of the other rooms. Unfortunately, didn't label.
I think, if I remember correctly, we're in this room. If I'm remembering where this room is.
Sure, we'll find out as soon as we leave. I'm sure we'll know. Hey, Ravano, thanks for the courtesy. Welcome back.
Okay.
All right, so we're now outside of the area. Okay, so this is the area behind you is a room that you've not been in.
Okay.
Not this one, but the one to the right.
Nope. Yep.
Yeah. Let's go down this very dark hallway. Very claustrophobic, squeezing in walls. Oh! Okay, well, we found out where
that was
a lot of children. I'm not sure if this is a safe place anymore. I wasn't sure about that a long time ago, but I'm also still not sure.
I mean, given some of the various violent deaths that we have seen, I'm going to go ahead and assume that no, this is not a safe space.
No.
Okay, so we've got that. That's obviously our puzzle for the room. I don't see anything else.
Yeah, looks like we got the one obvious thing in the room. The not Super Mario Brother thing.
Give up?
Oh no. Actually, yeah, no, this is one of Nick's superpowers. Naresar can put together a sliding puzzle way better than anyone else I know, because he plays them constantly. However, I don't know what...
Isn't...
Yeah, what is the thing? Do you click on them? Notch. Maybe it's one of the notches. Oh boy. Not only does it make them move, but it also flips them opposite ways. No. It's doing something, though. I'm confused.
How is it cycling? Okay.
Yeah, I'm starting to see that maybe it's pulling it to the left. Because you got...
But now we've got repeats. I just noticed.
We had... what the fuck is going on? Okay. All right. Well, the last... I don't know what it was, but the two on the bottom you had pretty solid before, because those were... Yeah,
I don't think that helps because...
Yeah, no, I see what you mean.
Like...
Yeah. Oh, well, wait, hold on. It's still matching the one that's above it, so maybe not. Now, sliding block puzzles? Finally, a sliding block puzzle that might actually stump Nick. Although, I highly doubt it. Siopo's just like, wow, that looks really annoying. It's not annoying. It's 90s gaming. Back in the 90s, you could sprint around with a rocket launcher. You didn't just get tired because you held sprint down too long. You just ran, dude. Well, the middle tile's correct now. And so is the bottom one. So if you flip the top lever on the top left... No, the other one. Well, I guess you could do that too.
Oh, you were talking about the go down.
Yeah. Try that. Okay, so that part's on the wrong side entirely, but understandably so. This is a very different kind of puzzle, I suppose. Why? Why do you have to be this way? This feels like it was made by a hobo on drugs, you know? So it fits. It fits the character of Stauf. Now, it was never clear that he's on drugs. It's just assumed. And there you go, back to whatever the middle's supposed to be. Bet you wish you had a chess puzzle.
I think it's also down a row.
No, I don't wish we had a chess puzzle. I think this is way more fun to do than a chess puzzle by 1,000 points. Now, does that mean it's any better? Not by much. But I would rather do this than a chess puzzle any day. That's a lot of ledges. That's a lot. A lot more than what was outside. It just assumed means you were too scared to have him submit to a test. Yeah. Remember, kids, winners don't make demonic pacts. Oh, so close. Ah, that's the piece you needed.
And I'm trying...
You're trying to figure out how they're, like, turning
I'm trying
around.
to figure out the logic of what is it doing. Like,
That's the problem with all of these. There's no like clear answer to some of these. It's just like, I guess we're just doing this now.
to give points to what did we play before this?
Black
with
Dahlia.
our plucky
Yeah.
Black Dahlia, thank you. Like they're like something I very much appreciated of that game is that it always gave you this is what the puzzle is.
Right. Well, and also remember, this game came out in 1992, and Black Dahlia came out in 1998. So they've had some time to actually like play through this and realize, oh, this doesn't work. This is bullshit. Don't do this to people. Because this was a huge, huge deal when it came out. Because everybody was trying to get to the market with the, you know, the enhancements of full motion graphics and or full motion video and like CD-ROMs in general. It rotates through the 9 different pieces of the puzzle at random. It's difficult, but there is a pattern. No, that's not a... Random is not a pattern. That is not a pattern. Random is the opposite of a pattern. I'm definitely seeing a pattern here, though. I think Stauf is definitely on that hard cush, man. This is next level right here. Well, hey, 2 of those pieces fit right in the right spot.
I fear.
All right, well, you got one on the left there. Okay, that's back to being whatever. Actually, no, the middle is not aligned. That one that does not go on the left. Because look, the sunset doesn't match up at all. Unless it's just a really goofy picture, which... you know what? I think the house might actually just go on the top. No, that wouldn't make sense. As in, there's a pattern for solving it.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Good evening. Great to see you guys again. Hope your new setup is comfy. Thanks, Sardania. It is much better than before. I've gotten so much stuff done, even though it is
As
very
in,
cold.
there is a pattern for solving. I can't remember it.
Again,
Yeah.
that's not a pattern. Random is not a pattern. Well, one of them is going to flip over to the correct piece, right?
Well, I've seen, not in a way that's helpful yet. There have been a couple times that I've gotten it to almost, like, because that I'm pretty sure goes together. Like, that is correct. The problem is then becomes of, like, we've got things to do, but which do you mess up?
Yeah, the one on the
Like,
left
see,
is
now
correct.
this
yeah.
is correct.
Uh-huh. Do you dare? Might not have a choice, actually. So, yeah, gonna have to. It's like there's some sort of, like, higher brain logic that goes behind some of these puzzles that we just don't possess as a human species. Like, I'm just gonna say, I don't think anybody... Yeah, I know, I've seen the same
Like,
thing.
if I could take this one and move it down here and move the other 2 up 1, it's like, come on.
And if you did that, then Stauf wouldn't have any bullshit puzzles to throw in our face. So you can't really do that, Nick. He's got to have some kind of bullshit puzzle to throw in our face.
he solved his problems with violence. Why can't I solve mine with violence?
Nobody
Why
says you
can't I just simply disassemble this thing and put the pieces in the right order?
Oh, because he'll probably like electrify you or something horrifying.
Probably.
A lot of
we've
neck
been here
breaking in
before.
this. A lot of people broke their neck in this house. What? Where is the piece that goes there? There it is. That's the piece. So now that's the one piece you needed. And now it's back to not the piece you need. So I would suggest you move somehow. My suggestion would be to move somehow. Yeah, super great, Mike. Violence the puzzle, Nick. Use the glass onion solution.
I need to watch that movie one of these days.
I'm gonna say, like, Knives Out was the best they got. Everything after that is just... It's just because they had the money to do it, it doesn't make it any better.
Fair enough.
It's just like, hey, we got these A-list actors, and now it's become this, like, fun thing they get to do, so they don't have to be in a prestige movie every time. And it's not that super fun.
I need two things changed, and they're not in the same row and or column.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure this is the correct upper right.
Oh, I don't doubt that one bit. I just don't know what any of these knobs are doing to your...
Yeah, see, this is
Correct.
now one continuous thing, and...
This one is not. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh, look, we just have one piece. Actually, you have two.
No,
Three.
we still have two.
Okay. Well, I got excited, I was hoping for something. I don't know if somebody was showing me around, like, oh yeah, check out this cool real estate, this house that's on a very broken cliff. Foundation issues aside, it's still a fixer-upper. There's a couple of things inside that belong to the previous owner that you probably sell at an antiques roadshow or something. You can't sell this house like that. You can't just leave stuff like this on the table and go, yeah, someone will buy this. You can't.
I was just thinking, though, like, the house clearly needs an exorcism.
It needs
and
something.
I got thinking of, like... I think this is too big of a job for a priest.
Oh, we need the
Like,
Ghostbusters, no lie.
Can I get the bishop to come in? Perhaps a cardinal? I don't know that I have enough swing to ask the pope to come through and perform an exorcism, but, like, honestly, that might be the kind of, holy holiness level that we need.
We need a priest with a super soaker filled with holy water. Like, that's what we need in this house. See, you're actually doing something in this puzzle I find very interesting. You're somehow making almost all of the pieces the same tile somehow.
I don't know.
I don't know what you're doing, but it is kind of cool that you're somehow turning this into more confusion. I don't think this is a picture of the house after someone napalmed it. Hey Ross, how's it going? I found the instructions, Nick.
Okay. Sorry, I just got a text message that I wanted to respond to. What are we doing?
Oh, well, glad you asked, because it is quite simple. With these 6 simple steps, you're going to solve this in no time. Okay, so first step is your goal here is to put the picture of the house.
Wait, hold on. Is step 1 get good?
No. This is step
carry on
1.
then.
Your goal is to put the picture of the house back in its original configuration. If you don't remember what that is, you can always restart your game, and the complete house will be shown to you temporarily. We don't need to do that. We know what it looks like. Step 2. You can only act on complete rows and columns, and there are only 2 different options for each row and column. The buttons on the top and bottom act as on the columns, and the ones on the side act on the rows.
Okay.
4. You should number the pictures that are on the squares in the completed house from 1 to 9, where the top row gets the numbers 1 through 3. Remember, these numbers are attached to the squares of the original house and not the squares in the current configuration. Clicking on the top or left buttons changes the corresponding row or column so that each square becomes the picture with a number 1 more than the number of the one it currently features. I know, super easy. Step 6. Clicking on the bottom or right buttons have the opposite effect. Each picture changes into the picture with a lower number. For example, 2 becomes 1. And again, the changes wrap around and number 1 becomes the answer. I know. I don't know how else, like, you could have... Super easy instructions. Thank you so much. I understood all...
I see the mechanic now.
Oh, okay. Well...
I don't know how to use this to, like, I'm still in the formulating, like, okay, how am I going to end up doing this? That part's still a work in progress, but I see the thought process here. Okay. That would be why I keep getting things that are big batches of the same, is because I've done that to them. Okay.
Well, I'm glad you know something about it, because everything I just told you completely, like, and I'm looking at the puzzle, I'm going to be honest with you, only makes half sense to me. I get how the mechanic of it works, but I still don't know the way you're going to solve this.
Okay.
Hey, Sidehawk, how's it going?
Okay.
They put maths in a picture. Ew. That's a good way to put it. Fortunately, Nick is a math teacher, so it's not so much of a scary thing for him. Matter of fact, you solved the cryptology that was in that crypt in the Black Dahlia game, and it was a trigonometry puzzle. You pretty much picked up on it and solved it pretty quickly, which was very impressive to see.
Yeah, my students asking, when will we use this in real life? And it's like, well, occasionally you get to use it to solve obscure 90s puzzle games
Yeah.
on the internet for no clout. But anyways, okay.
I'm hella impressed. Psyduck says, "Oh, this puzzle sucks." Which puzzle? Hey, how's it going? Yeah, the move is going all right.
You know that thing from How to Train Your Dragon, the first one, where it's just like, you just gestured to all of me?
Yeah.
It's that. It's like, this puzzle sucks. Meanwhile, the seventh guest is like, you just gestured to all of me.
Yeah. You're gonna have to narrow it. You know how little that narrows it down.
Yeah. Okay.
But the move went all right. I got everything here, and now I just gotta unpack it all. I got all my work stuff set up. I just have to get the rest of this stuff out, put it in places where it's not just in a box. Ugh, math, says Mecha. I know math is not your favorite M word that you like. If you don't know, Mecha, a murderer.
I was gonna say is her favorite M word murder.
File M for murder. Yeah.
Okay, how?
I know you're.
Okay, so
I know you're just
spiking-
asking in your head, but the fact that it almost feels like you're asking me. I'm like, I don't know.
It's like, okay, so I've got how it cycles through the pictures now. Okay, I've got that in my head. Now I'm just trying to figure out, okay, how do I then get this so that I can line it up and I can cycle them through to where they need to be? It's like, I need to get to that lineup stage.
You know what? I'm really glad. I'm glad we didn't play this like as one of the first few games we did on the Flush together, because it took us years to get to the point where you're comfortable doing these abstract puzzles, and you're still not comfortable doing these abstract puzzles, but you know what I mean. Like,
oh no, I'm comfortable doing them. It's just
I just
doing
remember
them
back
in front
then
of the
this would have
live
been like one of
audience is
those
always
like,
the
should
thing.
we pass?
Thinking. Okay.
Well, while you're thinking, let me move the mouse here for a sec.
Okay, go for it.
Don't know how I got down there. Now you're back up here. All right, cool. All right, you're good. Get the mouse again. Also, how's the connection, by the way, Nick? Is it any better than last time?
I haven't noticed.
Okay, good.
Okay.
All this music is being piped through the Roland Sound Canvas 88 Pro. That's why in the opening of this you saw the loading general MIDI drivers, because I'm actually using that as the general MIDI for this. Because I have it on my desk. It does need servicing though. That's something I'm going to do on my workbench.
Okay.
I bet you there's like somebody who doesn't use glitches to speedrun this game. It could just like like instantly. Like they just know the answer. Or at least they know how the puzzle works so well that they could just go immediately just solve it like a Rubik's Cube. Because that's what this kind of feels like, to be honest. Like a flat Rubik's Cube.
Kind of a little bit. There is a little bit of that to this.
Because this has obviously got a three-dimensional solution. The fact that it's presented in a 2D format makes it like it's almost like trying to obscure the fact that it's a totally separate kind of puzzle. Of course, you know, when we walked into this room, Nick, there was like a bunch of kids screaming and crying for help. And for a second, I thought maybe Stauf was like murdering them or something horrible. No, he was forcing them to play this puzzle, and I think he just wouldn't let them out until they solved it. And, you know, that's pretty cruel. I'm going to have to say that's like really up there in terms of cruelty. I'm sure he could do a way worse than that, but this is like some next level. Like, what did they do to you as a kid, Stauf? I mean, damn. Maybe he's just trying to get revenge for all the kids that made fun of him or something. I have no idea. Something is happening. The tip side for this is stand up and reset until it is in a good position. Like with a hammer? Because I would gladly stand up and hammer the shit out of this thing until it opens.
I'm going to have to start again.
Thank you, very patient narrator. He is a very patient narrator, to be quite honest. Like, all this stuff's happening, and he just can't escape, and every time he runs up to a puzzle, he's just like, ah, man, I'm just going to have to start again.
Okay.
Ah, gee, I messed that one up. Guess I'll have to go again. Just all this horrific stuff happening around. I guess that does help a bit to get it back into a position where it isn't just, you know, the mess we made.
Mm-hmm.
If you get an odd square in any of the rows, then the puzzle is unsolvable and you will have to restart it. Says who? Is that like where is that written down? Where is this information coming from? Because I don't.
What do you mean by like an odd square?
Yeah, like what's this left field we're being thrown here? It says 2 independent sources.
Okay.
So what is an odd square? What does that mean? Start by flipping the columns until the center row of the picture is correct. Then flip the top row until it is correct, and do the same with the bottom row. Oh, that easy, huh?
Okay.
He said row, not column. Remember? Rows are up and down.
Flipping the columns until the center row is correct. So I'm trying to get.
I see. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry. Hey, you know what? There might be some merit to the Psyduck guy. He kind of knows some stuff. Look at that.
Yeah, but now this is.
No. Let's just follow this through. Oh, as in weird, not as in math. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Roger. Paying attention is for nerds. Yeah, that didn't work on your teacher, did it? I don't think she took that as an answer. Oh, come on.
But here's the problem: is it didn't quite work.
Just keep going,
because
Nick.
now it's just this one that's wrong, and the way that it cycles through is now these two, like the bottom left and center left are bottom left and center bottom center, however you want to phrase that.
Let's just keep
Are
turning
now
over.
going to always be the same.
That's true, they are. Is there any way to fix that?
No.
Damn. So it is unsolvable if there's one that's fucked up. Wow. What an awful design.
Although apparently my connection is maybe it's
I'm
back.
going to have
Okay.
to start again.
That's fucked up. Reset, yeah. I see what you mean, Psyduck. Thanks for helping us out on that. That would have been a hair puller. Good lord. So it really is like a sliding block puzzle, except the sliding block puzzles typically don't have a square that if you get it, you just lose. And you won't know you've lost until you've made most of the puzzle. That's fucked up. That's like super fucked up. Why would you do this to somebody?
Okay, but I think
Yeah, the center one's coming together.
we're good because now we can just.
Yeah, there's no two by themselves. So we might actually have it.
And the bottom is good. I just need to, and the fact that these are all like one, I just pointed at the screen like anybody else can see it. The fact that the top row was like all one continuous like picture, it was just the row below, means now as we're cycling through.
Oh my god.
Well, that's not cricket, is it?
No, it isn't cricket. Not cricket at all.
Dolls. Why would Stauf keep this room, a room filled with dolls, locked? Unless, oh no, I know what this is. I know what these dolls are. Don't you see? Don't you see what this is? They're the...
I love my mommy. Where's my mommy?
I know that voice. She lived next door to us. And Samantha, she got sick and... Oh no! The dolls!
Are the children. The children's spirits became these dolls. That was his deal.
Wait, I didn't think we were playing Five Nights at Freddy.
But not all of them. Only a certain number. And...
That's it! A certain number.
What? What was that you just said?
For tonight, the children had to be collected. There must be one more child coming. The last guest.
No! No! He's here already! I've seen him! He ran away! Away!
Oh no.
The others are learning about the boy. What must happen to him? What must be done?
We've got to find him and get him out.
Help me! No!
You look downstairs, and I'll look upstairs. We must move fast before the others.
All right. Well, that was horrifying and also kind of revealing of what's going on here, which we didn't know. So let's save the game, Nick, before you go into the closet over there, which wasn't a thing we could do before. Yeah, it wasn't very cricket. So the next one, 5, yeah. Closet time. Here we go.
Your game has been saved.
Thank you, tired computer lady. She's so sleepy.
Okay, well, let's see what horrifying things we can find now.
Oh, a door we can obviously go right inside. People want to know why people have Lego sets. This is why. This is the dream. Not this, though. We don't want to end up in some creepy, horrible toy room, though. It's just more like you enter the castle.
Okay. Easy boy.
Why is there a dog
It's
in
okay.
the toy box? So we're in another part of the house here.
I think if I had to guess,
Check
I
the
know
map.
I've seen an octagonal room. Map.
Yeah, I think that was upstairs. I think we're in the tower.
Yeah, we're probably, if you see upper left, I think is where
Yep.
we're at.
That's where we are. Okay, cool. So that must be like the final room before the final room, or there's another room we could probably find because there's other puzzles that are just like secret, I guess. Like that room with the microscope we did. That was apparently a secret room. Yeah, we're just going to do a twirl, we're going to do a little ballet before we get right into our horrible, scary puzzles. That was a very big top.
Isn't there? There it is. I was gonna say, I thought I saw the skull icon somewhere.
3 little words. That's all it takes.
All right, I'm assuming that it has to spell a word on each.
Well, it should be as easy as ABC.
And I'm assuming if I do this, it moves that like that. Okay. Tag bed. Okay.
Do you have FX?
Look, it's a magic spell puzzle.
You have effects.
Okay, hold on. How am I doing this? Okay. So I think I know, well, I don't know for sure that I know the 3 words. My assumption is the 3 words, based on the letters that appear, are toy, bed, and tag. Is this correct? I have no idea.
I used to have blocks just like this when I was a child. The memory seems so clear now. I'm going to have to start again.
Oh, no. Ah. Oh, well.
All right, so the instructions are you almost have 3 words the way the blocks are set up at the start of the puzzle. All you really need to do
It should be as easy as ABC.
is exchange the
I'm
middle
going to have to start again.
and right columns. The middle and right columns need to be exchanged.
The middle and the right?
Mm-hmm. No, they just need to be exchanged.
Well, it should be as easy
Okay,
as
so
ABC.
like,
It's not like the answer to the puzzle. That's just like what they spell, apparently.
that doesn't make any sense.
It's the same
What?
puzzle.
Oh, doesn't surprise me.
So it's set up the same exact way.
Kind of.
Look, it's a magic spell puzzle.
Oh, get boy Tad is the correct answer. I would have never have guessed Tad.
It's not really a word per se.
Yeah, why? So you're supposed to give us the answers directly. I get it, but oh well.
Okay.
Well, I guess that helps. I would have never have guessed Tad as an option. And no, I don't remember the boy's name because I don't remember anyone ever fucking saying it.
I used to have blocks just like this when I was a child. The memory seems so clear now.
Tad, nickname for Thaddeus? What? I don't know a Thaddeus. So how am I supposed to know that? Where do I hear the name? I don't... Why would I ever So like everyone else has the answer like, oh, it's just, his name is just Tad. Like you knew the answer when you first played this. I guess in the US, it's a tad obscure. Yeah, you could say that.
Okay.
Get boy Tad. That's it. You just got to switch those columns around. And I think what they meant was the left and right column.
Oh, I'm getting bored.
That makes more sense.
That's right, Carl likes this game. Just a tad. Yeah, just get boy Tad. That's all you have to spell, Nick. So easy. Oh, I'm going to be real with you. I couldn't understand this puzzle in the 90s either, so I had to look up the answer. Thank you. See, I knew someone was going to be honest about it, because there's no way the name Tad had ever entered my lexicon until I was literally in college when I used it as a character thing. And even then, I thought it was just something people made up. I didn't realize it was short for Thaddeus. I've never met a Thaddeus up until I was much older. So what the... I guess this game was made for adults and not children. I think that's the lesson I'm learning here, that children should not be playing The Seventh Guest. But I did anyway, and I didn't beat it, and that's why.
Okay.
I remember the words from seeing the puzzle. Oh, you know very well this the era call the hint line and sell the game after months of work. Yeah. Yeah, and you know what's weird is a lot of people didn't make games in that way. But what didn't help in that mindset was that Al Lowe, when he did Leisure Suit Larry, would constantly put that into the death messages of the game. So every time you lost his Larry, it's like, call the Sierra hint line if you're stuck. And it was even like touted in the book too. So you didn't really help when people say like, oh no, we weren't trying to do, like, yeah, no, I think some people definitely were trying to sell the hint line thing. They don't want to admit it, but you know, how else are they going to make money after they've already sold you this product? They got to stay afloat somehow. At least Al Lowe was honest about it. Like when you got this game, he wasn't gonna lie to you. It's gonna be hard. I put some real dingers in there. Good luck with it. You got the B in the wrong place, Nick.
Yeah, I realized. Well, technically, I think I have the Y in the wrong. Several letters are not in the correct place.
Right. So, what do we do?
I don't know. I'm still kind of like I'm rotating in my head. Like, just granted, it might be like one of those like little spinny propeller hats that's rotating around in my head.
Right. Right.
But like.
Well, I was going to say, I think if you can move the Y to the right and get it underneath the T, at least it'll be in the right place. And then if you move the B over to the correct place... Because you're still going to have to move that middle one at some point. But you might as well have them in the right place, right?
How does this work?
You know who would really, really like to take care of Stauf's mansion, Nick? You know, somebody who would be able to turn it around and make a profit on it?
Who?
Good old buddy, the landlord super himself. Brick by brick, baby. We'll rebuild Stauf's mansion.
When you're sick and tired of council pop, landlord super.
What if one of the letters is wrong? Don't say that, Clark.
Long as livery street.
You don't want us to, don't jinx us.
Landlord super. When the job center's got you down and your face is full of frowns, come and have a lovely frothy creamy pint of.
Wait, hold on.
Landlord super.
When did I goof this up?
Put airs on your chest. Landlord super.
Chippy's flat.
Landlord super. When you can't get your physics straight. Landlord super. We're from Sheffingham and we don't pay. We're from Sheffingham and we will stay. Landlord super.
I was just saying, there's only one person who would take on the challenge of taking Stauf's mansion and turning a profit. The landlord super himself. Yes, I know, that's just the name of the booze.
In the wrong order.
Oh no! Oh no! Hey, how's it going, Ginger?
Landlord super.
Just got 2 letters backwards, that's all, man. You got this.
Landlord super.
Okay. Okay, how do I execute a swap without messing up everything else?
I don't think you can. I don't think you can. I think you just have to somehow just move them around until you get it into the position you want.
What if we tell the developer to go do unspeakable things to himself? Let's go with that.
What if what if you moved, the top row and the middle row to the right so that way the E and the O are over the A? And I don't know what else I was thinking. I just assumed that might work. That way you can move the A up and then move it over without it having to actually be out of sync. I don't know why that makes sense.
Then that's going to... out of sync the E or something.
Well, no, I was thinking of this. Because these are all in the correct order. So if I move this up, and then, gee, Nick, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Well, you know what? You started us on this path, so we're gonna try
let's
something.
figure it. Let's see where it goes, I suppose. All right, so now you got the B. So now you're just going to get the D back over there. And I think if you now move the stuff over the same way I just did it, you could probably do that.
But what that's going to do, I have bad news for you, Mike.
It's going to make things worse.
I do that.
It doesn't work.
And I do that. So now we have Tad at the bottom, but now it's got Bay Tad, which I think...
Okay, Bay Tad is not the pet Tad we're looking for. Like, I'm sorry, man. I thought I was smart, but I've proven once again that I do not possess the intelligence that people seem to think I have.
Well, I mean, it's just a matter of perseverance, you know, Mike, and that's what you do. You just keep going until you've beaten your head against the wall so hard that the wall breaks.
Well, that's what I did with that microscope puzzle, and we did beat that.
Sure that.
And to be fair, that wasn't like one that had a pre-planned solution that I could find. It was just like a game against the CPU.
I'm going to have to start again.
The intelligence is there, just not in this skill set. I'd argue no on that too, but fair, I appreciate it. Yeah, actually, the whole puzzle's upside down, like mirrored, if you look at it, Nick, because Get, Boy, and Tad are all...
Yes, it is.
Wait, you could just move them. You could just move all the pieces, Nick. Wait, I figured it out. Hold on. Let me do it. Let me actually do this one. Let's see if I actually solve this puzzle.
Well, it should be as easy as ABC.
Wait, why did it move? Oh wait, because they're supposed to move. Okay, I got this, Nick. Trust on me. Trust me.
Okay, trust.
There's an answer here, and I have figured it out. And you know what? You're gonna be so impressed. I'm not just saying that, man. I mean it.
It's a magic spell puzzle.
I have a feeling. Oops, I didn't mean to move that. No. I wasn't trying to move the D, but the D moved, so I'm just going to put it back where it was. Oh, wait, no, I want that down there. Now I just move these over. Nick, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. No, I'm sure I've got this. I'm sure it's just as easy as what you see here. Maybe this whole time, I've just been a hidden genius, and I just didn't realize it until now. But you know what, Nick? I'm gonna hold off on the celebration because I think I made a huge mistake.
I wouldn't have to stop.
Choosing this game as the next one for us to play, or after that?
That's fair. See, I thought I could switch them around using brain smarts, but turns out I don't have those. Psyduck just gave us the answer if you want it.
I don't know. Depends on how long you want this to go on for.
Well, since we only have 20 minutes left, might as well just run through the puzzle with the solution he gave.
Okay. Okay, so I'm assuming we have to reset. Did you reset?
Yes, you already reset it, yeah. So
okay. So column 1, down 1.
Well, it
column
should be
3,
as easy as
up 1.
ABC.
Row 1, right 1. Row 3, left 1.
Look, it's a magic spell puzzle.
Down 1, column 1.
Down 1.
And column 3, up 1. Then row 1, right 1, and row 3, left 1. Yeah. Yeah, he did it. Thanks.
There.
Wow. Thank you. What's he doing over there? No one knows. Sure. What? Okay, well, I guess we're going into whatever that is.
Oh.
Oh, great. We're back here. Let's save the game, Nick. I'm also going to suggest we just do like a quick reload of the game as well, because the music has just stopped entirely. No more plots.
Your game has been saved.
Okay, so what do you can go ahead and restart. I'll let you do that.
Yeah, that's no problem.
No.
We'll be right back there, Stauf. Just give it a second. The game, for some reason, lost its ability to play music, so I'm putting it back on. There we go. It was playing just fine, and then just randomly it stopped playing music at all. Hey, Delta T, how's it going? Just loading some General Mini drivers. Hope you guys are doing all right. Slars Velma, yeah. Yeah. Ah, there we go.
Back for more?
Okay. Load. What was that? 6?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, check the map. Where do we have to go now? Can't just have the specific MIDI drivers. Well, they could have, but then it means nobody else would be able to play it because Rolands were expensive. They still are expensive thanks to the collector market, unfortunately. But they weren't before. All right, so the hallway is probably one.
The hallway or something in the hallway, and possibly this detached room, whatever it is.
The art gallery. So we can't get in there from there because that's the dining room. To get there and look from the front door, touch the carpet.
Okay.
The carpet. Did we?
Okay, we'll do that.
Yeah,
I keep trying to go out that side kitchen door, and it just never lets me. So
I'm assuming there's nothing back there because you did see that this house is on a cliff with nothing out there. So I'm assuming that just leads to a very long fall. Hey, Raven, how's it going? Haven't seen this game in a long time. How are you liking it? We're enjoying it so far. It's just Stauf needs to chill out with them chess puzzles. But I'm glad you're back. Glad to see you here. Thanks for stopping by. Touch the carpet. Oh my god. Ah! What was all that for?
I've seen this room before. I know what this is.
Strange paintings. Sick.
I always liked this tune. Oh god.
Hey, we know that piano.
If you think my eyes are big, you should see my teeth.
What?
Well, that was
you do
weird.
realize I could just burn this painting, dude. You need to chill out with all this threatening. But we're enjoying the game so far, Raven. I mean, this is actually a really cool setting. It's just some of these puzzles are awfully, really hard. See, I told you it wasn't me smoking in the gallery. It was the paintings. This is before J.K. Rowling, by the way. Okay, cool. He's riding a flaming horse. Very nice. Very cool painting.
Okay. So do we want to click on the piano painting or
Stauf? Let's click on his. Yeah, well, he's got the big brain.
Okay,
I'm
sure.
assuming this is his puzzle.
All the king's horses and all the king's men.
Are you planning on playing The 11th Hour, the sequel to The Seventh Guest? I would like to, yes. I do have it installed. I also have the fan game, the 13th doll, 14th doll, the 18th doll, whichever one. I've got that one too. This was a game when I was a kid I could never beat. And as an adult, I never beat it either. But back then, I'd beat it there too. So are we supposed to make him look normal?
I don't know.
Nick, you said you didn't want to do any more block puzzles.
Correct. I did not.
Yeah, no, you said you did not want to do any more block puzzles. And you know what this game did? Just
give me another block puzzle.
Yeah, and it's like lights out instead of just like, sliding blocks. So the piece you pick affects everything around it.
But seemingly, I don't know if... Hold on.
Yeah, it does. Except for the one in the middle.
Well, that's the thing, like, the blocks don't seem to play by their own, like, the same rule set.
Yeah, they all have different rules.
This one affects the ones on its side. That
so
one
Stauf
affects...
has an ego, too. But somehow I get the impression he's not quite all there.
What? Our very patient protagonist, who is not afraid of anything, just looks at this painting that is morphing in front of him and goes, yeah, Stauf seems kind of crazy now that I think about it. I want whatever he's on, man. Just nothing bothers him. Some horrifying situation you're in, and he's just like, gee, you know what? I gotta restart the puzzle again. I'm so sorry. Yeah, our character's just chill. I'm assuming you're taking note on which one's changed what.
That's funny. Stauf's falling apart, and I'm putting him back together again.
Vaguely.
Okay.
I should probably make, like, a hard note of it somewhere, but, like, vaguely. Hold on, one moment.
He went away for a moment, not realizing.
Okay, having returned with paper and writing utensil.
Yeah, he's gonna. I knew it. You're gonna start taking notes on what piece, what moves what, and then with that, he'll be able to solve the puzzle. Alex didn't let you solve puzzles. That was Jack. Pat say Jack. So I made mistakes. That's probably why they never let me on Jeopardy.
This puzzle reminds me of the coffins, but Stauf seems to be in more of a state than ever.
Imagine going to visit some kind of relative and they have like a painting like this in their house. Like, oh yeah, let me go get the remote. I put it in the next room, and then goes up to this painting and just starts moving it around. You're like, why don't you just have a normal door? Sorry, I bought the 7th guest house. Just how it has to be, I guess. With the lizard mouth, on where the cursor is, looks like he's licking the eyeball. Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Interesting. Very interesting. So the ones like at the center up, center right, center left, bottom center, those only affect the tiles on the edge. Meanwhile, the corners and the center affect the corners affect everything touching that, including the center, and the center is up, down, left, right. So, how are we doing this? How are we doing this?
I bet you a chimpanzee can solve this super quick.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
Well, it's
rude.
I get that, but aren't you already dead, Stauf? Or are you just somewhere in the house on a loudspeaker this whole time? Because if you are, oh boy, you're gonna watch our chilled protagonist beat the ever-living crap out of you. He's like, well, I'm just gonna have to punch him again.
I'm going to have to start again.
Let me set this.
No, it's quite all right. I understand what you're doing. Or you get your chance at Stauf. Finally, some street justice. This doll-making hobo has seen his last weird painting.
Oh, but that wouldn't have been normal.
I'll take your word
We'll
for
all
it.
be dead by the time you solve this.
Well, I think he's just literally just some poor hobo who ended up getting infested by a demon. That's my thought. I don't know what his deal is, but that's the best I can come up with.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's just as much of a victim here as everyone else. Didn't he kill that random woman at the beginning before he heard the... Oh, well, if that's the case, then yeah, no, he's just fucking weird. He's an evil dude. I forgot about that. Yeah, he did just murder somebody, and that's when he started hearing the voices. For some
We'll
reason,
all be dead by the time you solve this.
I thought he was like possessed by a demon or something when he was like, he made a deal with a demon while he was a hobo.
Almost. But now then that messes that up.
He's punished. Look, no, Nick. Look, he is punished Stauf now. That's like just how he has to look. This is his phantom pain. Sorry, this is a Metal Gear Solid joke. That's the sequel to the 7th Guest. He just comes back as punished Stauf.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
Oh, quit your whining. Yeah, it is probably just all the murder and demon worship.
I'm going to have to start again.
Yeah, and it's actually random the way it restarts too. You don't get the same.
I noticed that.
Yeah. So you don't get the same answer every time. You have to. It's just completely randomized.
Oh, okay.
Which could be for good or bad, but I mean, this is just 3-dimensional lights out, so you should be able to figure it out eventually.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
It's like he knows the answer, and he could help us, but instead he's just gonna yell at us.
Who's Ruski? We're just gonna call you Ruski on Twitch. That's just like, my god, man, shut up. I have Dragon's Breath Round and Paint Stripper. Yeah, that would be certainly one way of taking care of the painting.
Yeah, the only downside is if this painting is the only way out of this room and we somehow lock ourselves into some kind of weird disassociated gallery that's floating off to the side of the house.
True, there is that.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
Wow.
Problem is now I do that and those bits are green.
Yes, they are.
Ack.
Very unfortunate.
And that would need 3 to cycle through back to the...
Well, it is 9 o'clock, Nick.
Yeah.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
We'll all be dead. Because, well, Albie doesn't make sense.
Okay, well, I'm thinking you're probably right. Let's call it quits for the night.
Because you're just gonna burn yourself out trying to solve
That's
this one.
not it.
I wanna see
That's not
something
it.
now before we-
Oh yeah, you want to see what happens?
Well, that's-
Click that.
Well, actually, you know what? First, let's...
We did save it.
Did we save?
I thought we
Since
did.
we got to here?
Well, we can always save again.
Art room.
Your
Art room.
game has been saved.
Because I'm pretty sure that what that's going to do is take us back into the main house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that drops us back into the main house. Anyways.
Good to know. We've done it, Nick.
We'll Oops. Yes.
Come back!
No. So hopefully, what is going on next week? Hopefully next week I should be able to play.
Okay. Yeah.
And hopefully I will be more awake.
We're moving the schedule for the streams around anyway. We're gonna do Mass Effects on Sundays. I still have to I have to do a 16-hour drive, so I'm not looking forward to that. But yeah, we're gonna do Mass Effect on Sundays, and then see if we can move your stuff around to fit better with your photo club. And we're still gonna do Murder Monday. So, with that said, thanks a lot, everybody, for stopping by. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out, watching us struggle through the 7th guest, because it is a game that, as a kid, I struggled through, and I never beat it. And now we're
and you
getting
decided
closer.
to inflict this upon us. Why?
Well, I've inflicted a lot of things that we've done before. Like Black Dahlia, I mean, despite it being such a difficult game, was an absolute blast to just watch and play. And
yes,
it's just
definitely.
it's definitely up there as like one of my favorite FMV games now. Next to Tex Murphy, which is like our stream favorite here. It's why you always hear us play the music from the game there. But yeah, we'll be back again on Sunday with some most excellent Mass Effect shenanigans. But until then, I'm going to send you over to Aiden, who's currently playing Resident Evil 9. I can't believe we're that far ahead. And that's pretty much it for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with us, and we will see you next time here on the Courtesy Flush. So have a good night, everybody. Take care.